best thing about Boise State is all of us coming together and all of us having conversations with each other and all this. I know so many of y'all I've had conversations with and I've just enjoyed them. As I talked with y'all we were just bouncing back and forth, cutting up, laughing, enjoying our time here. It's been a good week. It really has. The first days were kind of rough. We weren't really wanting to be here much. But I know especially after election, stress was going down. I really got to cut up with you guys. I really got to talk with y'all, especially in moments like the other night where, I made some really close friends here. And the biggest thing about this week for me has been I got to talk to y'all some about my personal life. And y'all told me about y'all's personal life. And the most grateful thing I'm grateful for here is that y'all were so willing to listen. Even earlier in the week when I was talking to y'all about campaign stuff and whatnot and just ideas I had, y'all were so willing to listen. And I appreciated that so much, and I love that so much, and I love the relationships I've built so much. And I think that's what Boys Nation is all about. We get to take, bless, all these guys are good speakers. They're up here. They're going to speak in front of you guys. But that's what Boys Nation is all about, is how, hey, we get to take those kind of relationships where we get to have personal conversation with each other. We get to take that on a national level. And I know for one that I would love to make even more friends going out there, talking with people, making connections, reaching out with people. But I'm so appreciative of how I was able to connect with y'all so well. And I want to be able to take that to the national level, and I want to take my speaking ability and take it to the national level, represent you guys. And you know that, hey, you're sending someone who can speak well, who can go out there and represent you guys well. And I just want to continue to make those connections, continue to have these conversations, continue to appreciate the guys in the American Legion. And I'd really appreciate y'all's vote. I know a lot of y'all don't know my name. I'm Miles Carter. I know a lot of y'all do. And I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate everything y'all given me this week. Thank you.
Yo, what's up? I'm Connor Germany. Being here has opened my eyes to a lot of new things, leadership opportunities, friends, etc. But it's been nice meeting all these new people, and you've heard everyone else talk about how nice it is to meet new people and make new connections. That's great and all, but I feel I do something further than that. I feel I represent Mississippi as well as Magnolia fairly well through all the things I've talked about in our hearings and such. Even though I held no real big position in any way, I was a Supreme Court justice, and I did my time in mock trial, which, is pretty good. But I feel I represent Gibson as well as Magnolia, as well as Mississippi as a whole fairly well with the way I live my life and the things I do. I feel I would be a very good representative if you were to send me to Boys Nation, and please consider me. My name is Connor Germany. Thank you.
Good morning, Boys State. How you feel? Good. How you feel? All right. Y'all may know me as Chairman Who, Daniel, or even Who. During my time at Boise State, I've had the honor and blessing to serve as the Federalist Party Chairman. I've developed countless skills here, such as negotiation, networking, and conflict resolution. These skills have been priceless during my time at Boise State and has helped me to get through to all the Federalists and to elect 4 Federalist candidates for the Big A. And I want to take these skills to Boys Nation because these are so valuable and indispensable. And I believe Mississippi deserves more recognition for the hard-working Mississippians and fast-developing industries across Mississippi. I truly believe in the future of Mississippi and the heart and soul of the people. But let's be real. A lot of the state looks down on us because of our low rankings. But I doubt they have seen the heart and passion of the people. The people who show up for each other, the communities that refuse to quit. Those states don't see that in the statistics, but the statistics don't make Mississippi, Mississippi. Rather, it is the hard-working people that make Mississippi home. Mississippi needs a voice and not pity, and I know I can be that voice. While at Boys Nation, I want to strongly advocate for Mississippi's public health, since Mississippi is leading in obesity and infant mortality rate. I think that attacking the statewide medical crisis can be the push Mississippi needs to solve other issues across the state, such as the high poverty rate, low public school funding, and brain drain. I love this state, it is my home, and I'm ready to walk into DC and make some noise for the great state of Mississippi. Thank you, vote Daniel Hu, and go Nuts, Mississippi!
Now, I know you're probably expecting a speech for me to talk about my accolades, and while I made a 31 on my ACT, that's not the type of speech I want to give out. Alright, so coming to Boise State, I found a brother. I found out, I've talked to so many people from all parts of Mississippi, and I realized how much I love this state and how much I love you guys. In Proverbs 17:17, it says, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity." I truly believe that. I truly believe that all of us here are brothers. When I look out here, while other states may see Mississippi as dumb or stupid or racist, I look at you guys. I see kind people. I see hilarious people. And I see great people. And I want to go Boys Nation and represent that. Because the true Mississippi is Mississippi in here right now. We're the next generation of leaders, and I truly believe we're going to be great. And I want to advocate for us at Boys Nation. Now, I'll tell you what I told Baker when I was doing my speech in there. I love my family, and I consider all of you my family. And I'll make sure that we're represented well when we go Boys Nation, because I want to represent the Mississippi that is kind, that Mississippi. The Mississippi that is hilarious, that Mississippi. Not the Mississippi that every other state thinks we are. Not the Mississippi that people think is just dumb, but the good one, the one that we all know, that no other state knows. So we're voting for Boys Nation. Please vote Grayson Garrett to go Boys Nation. I love y'all, and I love Mississippi!
So my name is Colin Murphy, and I'm from Vancleave. And so, what I'm grateful at Boys Nation is that we're all a family and that we're all connected together. I know one thing that we all have in common is that we love this state, and we all want to come back to it, hopefully, and see how beautiful it is. And so I feel like a lot of times Mississippi can get like a bad representation, especially on the national level, for our statistics or any other various reasons. And I feel like at Boys Nation, I can be an advocate to show how great of a state Mississippi is and how beautiful it is. So while here at Boise State, I was able to see and serve in the House of Representatives, and I got to see what the people actually wanted and what we wanted to vote on. And so at Boys Nation, I would want to represent the people of Mississippi and hopefully advocate for the state recognition and make sure everyone knows how great of a state Mississippi is. So it would be my honor to represent the state of Mississippi at Boys Nation if y'all nominate Colin Murphy.
Hello, everybody. I just want to thank everyone here, all the delegates, all the staff, all the parents. It means a lot. This whole camp has been such an amazing experience, and I'm just going to keep it real and honest here. Though I didn't even want to come at first, throughout the time that I've spent this week with all the delegates, like getting to meet all of y'all has been such a blessing. I truly believe that God allowed me to be here for a reason. I didn't want to go. My mom made me go. But I really am thankful that all the staff and everybody responsible has put this together. Can we just give a round of applause? And thank you to my city right here. But seriously though, I've really enjoyed everything I've done here. If I didn't get to meet you, I'm sorry, but I've met a lot of you, and a lot of you are amazing people. And though this is all fictional, we'll all go on to live our lives, we'll all have our own cities, Cups one day, and I'm not any different for coming up here and coming to talk. Y'all are all leaders, and y'all are all like special in your own way, and y'all can all make a difference. And so I'm not any better than any one of you, and I think that any one of you could go to Boys Nation if you wanted to. I'm sure all of you are capable, and y'all are great leaders. But the reason I think that you should consider me as a candidate is I've loved all the time that I've spent here growing and learning how to lead, how to publicly speak. Like, I was extremely shy before I came here, and it's just been amazing getting to like get this opportunity, because even though most of us didn't really think about it that way, like, this is a blessing, and it's really amazing that we all got to be here. And thank you all for all that you've done for me, and I really appreciate like the staff, the parents, and all of you. Thank you all.
Noah Jello.
Hello everybody, my name is Finn Williams, I'm the mayor of Ten Hill. Not gonna lie to you guys, I did have a speech prepared, but you guys kind of went over some of my points, so just going from here. I will say I'm not better than any one of these other candidates. Most of them, I mean, they've done more things to me at Boyd State this year. I do have one thing: I drive and I have the will to do whatever it takes for me to make it at Boys Nation. I promise you, if you guys send me up there, I will represent Mississippi in a way that'll make each and every one of you proud. I mean that from the heart. I believe Mississippi is the greatest state in the entire country. I believe it sincerely, and I will die on that hill. Promise you, you send me there, I'll do what it takes. All right. My family's lived in Mississippi for 150 years, and I plan for them to stay here for 1,000. It's the greatest state in the entire nation. You guys send me there, I'll make you proud. Vote Finn Williamson for Boys Nation.
What's up, guys? I'm Hugh Wilson. I served as the Natty chairman, but I'm gonna be real, the parties don't really matter anymore, and the reason for that is brotherhood. This week did something to me I really didn't expect. I walked in not knowing a single one of you, and in between the chanting, the late nights, the talent show, I feel like we've all grown close as brothers. I'm serious. This is now brotherhood, and I would go to bat for every single one of you. So let's hear it for brotherhood. Come on. I'm gonna share a personal truth with all of you. I grew up an introvert. I didn't know how to talk to people. But Boys State gives you the opportunity to become whoever you want. You can talk to anyone. And that's what I did. I tried to shake hands and talk to every single person here. But the fact is that represents the American dream to me. The fact that we can become whoever we want. We can achieve anything. We arrive strangers, but we become brothers. This week gave me the opportunity to grow beyond my wildest dreams, not just in leadership, but in understanding what binds us together. We're from Mississippi, and regardless of who we send, we're going to dominate Boys Nation. Am I right? The Boys Nation, it's more than just a competition. This is an opportunity to show the nation what Mississippi can achieve at the highest level. So if you believe in the brotherhood that we've built this week, and if you believe Mississippi deserves a representative who will give everything he has to his state, and for every one of you, elect Hugh Wilson to Boys Nation. Thank you. God bless Mississippi, and God bless the United States of America.
Great to meet you. Good morning, everyone. I'm J.D. Thomas. I'm the Attorney General here at Boys State. And first, I want to thank all of you out there. I've met a lot of amazing guys over this past week. It's my favorite part of the program. I've
made a lot of friends that I feel like I'll keep up with after this, and I'm really, really thankful for that opportunity. So a little bit about me. I come from a really small town, about 4,800 people in central Mississippi. My family owns a small business there. We drill water wells, and from working for that family and working for that business, I've really learned a sense of work ethic, community, and just overall workmanship. And really quickly, and a lot of other candidates have touched on this, and it's about the kindness of Mississippians. I want to talk about what it truly means to be a Mississippian to me. I want to tell a story about my great-grandfather. So my great-grandfather was a farmer during the Great Depression in a really small area. He was by no means wealthy, but he was doing good. And when the Great Depression hit, he managed to stay afloat. His neighbors were not so lucky. The Great Depression really sent a lot of Mississippians under. It stayed really hard. And his neighbors being too proud or too embarrassed to ask for a loan from him, they'd go up and they'd try to sell their last cow or their last pig or whatever it may be. But instead of buying the animal from them and taking it from them, taking their last means of wealth, he would buy the animal from them but allow them to keep it. He was giving them a loan in a time when they were too embarrassed to ask for it. And that, to me, is what it truly means to be a Mississippian. That shows what I love about this state, the sense of community, unity in hard times, and looking out for each other. Those are the qualities that make me so honored to even be a candidate to represent this state at Boys Nation. I'm not doing this for scholarship or recognition. I'm doing it because I love this state. I'm doing it because I love everyone here, not just the people in this room, but all of the people in the state, okay? And if I can get that opportunity, I will do my best to represent this state to the best of my ability. Thank you, J.D. Thomas.
For those of y'all who don't know me, my name's Ashton Lewis. I'm from Brandon, Mississippi, otherwise known as Rankin County. I told the boys of the city of Fitch that this would be the one time that I heard a speech, but that's just not who I am. So I'm going to be speaking from the heart. The one major thing I learned this week, and that I learned from all of y'all, and the one major thing that I will carry for the rest of my life, is that I failed. I ran for governor for the Federalist Party. I was able to make it to the primaries, and I lost. I was appointed to the House of Representatives by Governor Lackland, and I didn't get our city project bill passed. But here's one thing that I learned through all of that, and that I learned from this week, is that no matter what, no matter the outcome, no matter what struggles I face, I will keep fighting for all of y'all. I'm not from a very big family. My father works in finance, my stepmom's a nurse, but I consider Mississippi to be one of the greatest states in the country, and here's why. We have one of the most diverse backgrounds in the entirety of the country. I can't tell y'all how many stories I've heard, how many people I've met, or how many people have affected me this week, but I can tell you that I will carry this throughout the rest of my life. I believe that Mississippi is one of the fastest growing states in the Union. I believe that we have the possibility of being one of the greatest countries and one of the greatest states in the history of the world. I'm not a proud man. I don't consider myself very smart, but I'll fight for you. From the people from the Delta to the Pine Belt, to the Northwest, to the coast, I'll fight for you. From the families that can, who own a chain of gas stations and are trying their best to succeed, I'll fight for you. To the people from Raleigh, who have told me so many stories, I'll fight for you. To the families of Rankin County, to the families of farmers, tradesmen, or even businessmen, I'll fight for you. I ask and I plead that you give me the chance to fight for the state of Mississippi and show the people of Boys Nation that we are not small, we are not weak, but that we have the possibility of becoming something great. So I ask that when you make decision, whatever it might be, I ask that you please vote Ashton Lewis to be one of your delegates for Boys Nation. Thank you. All right, one more round of applause for this whole group of guys. Thank you guys for putting yourself out there to come on stage. If I could have each of you come across one more time. And before they do that, I want the delegation to go ahead and remember these names. You're going to have the opportunity in just a moment to vote on your phones. If you don't have your phone accessible, we'll have a computer here for you to vote on. It's not live yet, but as they come across the stage, they're going to restate their names, their first and last name, as it's listed. You need to keep in mind who you want to support, who you want to vote for. You have an opportunity to vote for 2 people in that list and 2 people only, no more. Okay? All right. First and last name. Ashton Lewis.
Finn Williamson.
Colin Murphy.
Grayson Garrick.
Hugh Wilson, HGS on the first name.
Noah Jolin.
Daniel Who.
Theon Lodge.
Miles Carter Flip Flop. Connor Jeremy. Bennett O'Quinn.
John David J.B. Thomas.
Y'all know what that is. Delegates only. Delegates only, please, parents. Go ahead and complete your selection. It's going to remain open for about 30 more seconds. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Has anyone not completed their vote? Has anyone not completed their vote? Guys, keep the chatter to no speaking, actually. Anyone need more time? Come on, guys, wrap this up. 2 selections. Anyone else? All right, close the vote. our staff can say the same. I can say the same. I know you all too can say the same. So we appreciate those words. Before I turn it over to National Committeeman Murray Toney to announce awards for this week, which Boys Nation will be at the conclusion, I want to encourage you all, if you are interested in joining this staff, as you can see, not all of us are here. We all work. We're all coming in school or working and coming and going when we can. But we've got a great team, and if you think you can contribute in good part to this team, the staff application is in the app under the resources tab. Take a look at it once you get home later this evening or over the weekend. Turn it over now to Murray Toney to kick it off.
I heard y'all were going to be recycled and have to stay another week. Anything to that? Before we start the awards, real briefly, I want to introduce those that's been here with you all week. Our department commander this year, Mr. Harrington out of Hattiesburg, Ms. Claire out of Columbus, Bobby out of Weston, David Benson out of Bishop Mingo, Steve Sweet out of Greenville, and Steve Guyton from all over the state. All right, I know y'all ready to get home, so we're gonna get started with this. The first ones we're going to give out will be the mayors. So when I call your name, if you would come up and get with our department commander, Mr. Mark Harrington, and he will present you the certificate, duty struck, and then exit off the other side. All right, the first one, Mayor Nicholas Nelson. If I mess up these names, so be it. I'll be close. George Zorn III. I forgot to introduce, I see he's in the back, Colonel Sanders, Bobby Cook. David Gibbs. Finn Williamson.
That's my mayor.
Devin Urbanek. Benjamin Cruz, Commissioner. Carter Myers, Secretary of State. Maximus Bondurant, Speaker of the House. Miles Carter. And Lachlan Pepin, Governor of
All right, guys. I will be presenting the sports awards, the MVPs of each sport. Football MVP, Gabe Schaefer. Basketball MVP, Anthony Gooding. Dodgeball MVP, BP Robbins. Quiz Bowl MVP, Walker Easterly. And really quickly, I'll recognize the cities who won sports. The football champions, the city of Baker. Basketball champions, the city of Aguirre. Dodgeball champions, the city of Spokane. And Quiz Bowl champions, the city of Baker. All right. My name is Cameron Daniels, and I have the pleasure of serving as the legislative director here and simulation camp for the people out there that do not know. One thing that we do here is we assign each city what we call city projects and issues. So the city projects are things that range, they're usually current issues, things that range from AI centers, water treatment plants, all those types of things. But with that being said, the kids are elected to Senate and House, and some are appointed. And after they're appointed, they have the opportunity to lobby, discuss, and just kind of talk with other senators and House members to decide on what bills they want to pass. We teach them the bill writing process and the correct format of writing those bills. And with that being said, I will present 3 different awards here for our legislature. Starting with our best House member that actually wrote our final budgetary bill, Banks Eden. Of the 12 cities, about 4 or 5 of them have the ability to get their city project passed, and 4 passed this year. Our best senator goes to Aiden Rainey. And finally, the best bill written for Boys State 2026 goes to Case Hopkins.
All right, guys. I have the privilege of announcing 2 great awards. Y'all ready? All right. The first award is the Boys State Got Soul Award. And that award goes to, drum roll please, Here Wilson!
Good morning, guys. My name is Reed Overstreet. I am the Assistant Director of Magnolia Boys State. I would like to present a couple of our most outstanding awards today. First, I have Elliot Young as the most outstanding Boys Stater. Our second award, the Boys Stater of the Year, is Larry Smith. And last but not least, the Magnolia Citizen of the Year is David Gibbs.
All right, guys, listen in. I'll now announce our Boys Nation winners. Reminder, we have Boys Nation second alternate delegate. I'll announce that first. Then Boys Nation first alternate delegate, Boys Nation delegate 2, and then Boys Nation delegate 1. Elected as Boys Nation second alternate delegate, Miles Carter. As Boys Nation first alternate delegate, John Thomas. Hugh Wilson.
Can I get boys? Stay. Can I get 2 boys? Stay, stay. Can I get 3 boys? Stay, stay, stay. Last time. How you feel? Good. How you feel? Fired up. How you feel? Good. How you feel? Fired up. All right. For our Best City of the Year award. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? For our Best City of the Year is Bacon!
They didn't pass their project.
City advisors up front. City advisors up front.
Let's go home!
Just for instructions before we dismiss, your city advisors are going back to the dorms. They will be providing you a certificate that many of these people got up stage. Hold on to that certificate. For any scholarship purpose with institutions that offer a scholarship for attending Boise State or Boise Nation for any of those positions, they need to see that certificate as proof of attendance. Parents, take your certificate and put it in a safe place. For those parents not here, please put it in a safe place, guys. We're very limited in issuing duplicates. Very limited. Take care of that. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Is that clear? Yes, sir. You're welcome, parents. All right. before we do that, I want to recognize one other person that's in the room who is my director and a mentor of mine, and that taught me everything I know because there weren't many other options that were good enough. Dr. Felton Cortez Moss over here. He's not in Boys State year. Raise your hand, Cortez. Dr. Moss. Dr. Moss Cortez, as we call him affectionately, he led a tight ship. He led a tight ship, and this staff is a lot smaller because of how tight of a ship he left, and we're grateful for it. But he taught me everything I know, and a lot of people on this staff consider him a mentor, and glad he was able to come in today, as he now lives in Maryland and is doing great work in the education world there. So, just to close us out before we go, guys, someone mentioned this earlier in their Voice Nation speech, which took a lot of courage for you all, of course, to get through your cities and to come on stage. You all came here as strangers just a week ago tomorrow. You came here as strangers. You bought into the program. I hope you did. You bought into the program, and you're going home with more than you came with. That might be in a scholarship, that might be an award, might be in anything like that. But what I really want you to go home with are the lessons you learned here. With respect to everyone who got elected to a position, congratulations. We're extremely proud of you. That shows your leadership, and I hope you take that further down the road into your career, into your life, in college or in the workforce. But people will forget who won governor in 2026. People will forget who won Voice Nation in 2026. What I don't want you to forget are the lessons that you learned. Leadership is difficult. It requires sacrifice. It requires courage. You have to be selfless. It requires listening. And along with selflessness, it requires humility. You need to take those characteristics back home with you. We're not waiting until tomorrow to lead. Each of you are at a stage in life as a young man where so much is being thrown at you from this world. Listen up. So much is being thrown at you in this world. Things that are trying to distract you. Things that are trying to take your mind in a different place. There are people, there are leaders, there are others in your community that are bad influences that want your time. And they show something flashy. We talked about that. The loudest person in the room is often not the best leader. They can be, often not. Take that home with you. You guys have been given those lessons. Above all, the lesson I want you to remember, to take home. I said this at the beginning of the week. You all came here on equal footing to our staff. No matter what you left at home or what you're going back to, you're here and you're in this room. A lot of young men across this state didn't have that opportunity or chose not to attend. Any factor outside of that can contribute to anything in your life, good or bad. That's life. Things happen. Outside of that, you are the biggest determination. You determine. Your responsibility is your responsibility to excel in school, to graduate. We won't have a problem with that in this room. It's your responsibility to move forward. Whatever career you will go into, whether you're going into the military, the academies, college, the workforce, you're going to have a lot of titles. But if I can share with you 3 titles that I think are most important right now, and I think they're most important to the moms and dads, grandparents, guardians in the back. 1 is son. Do not take that for granted. Your parents have poured a lot into you. Your guardians have poured a lot into you. Respect them. I know you all do. The second title, God willing, is husband or father. You are going to lead a family one day. If anything is taken from this room, from this week-long program, as tiring as it was, as hungry as you were, as tired as you are of doing cheers and chants, because they were long. They were long. As tired as you were of all of that, privilege and responsibility for you to lead a family one day is the most important thing to take from this room. If you have a faith, I do. My faith tells me that I have responsibilities. That I need to lead in the home. I encourage you to do that. Go home to your communities and lead today. Not tomorrow, lead today. Do the right thing now, and then the next, and then the next, and the next. You'll be in a better place for it. Success isn't guaranteed. But do what you need to, you need to do in one step, and the next, and the next. And last thing before we dismiss. All of us in this room, every parent, every grandparent, every staff member, every single one of us, have gotten to this point where we are all sitting or standing right now. You've gotten to this point with the help of others. Before you take a step forward, turn around and reach for the hand that's reaching towards you. Give a hand to another brother, to another friend. Be a good voice to them. Interject when you see things wrong. Major Polo said it, when you see something, say something. You know what's right. So take charge and lead. This has been a great year. It's been a privilege to lead 2026 Boys State. It's been a privilege to lead this program for the last 6 years. We have a great team. I certainly don't do it alone and couldn't do it alone. So before we dismiss, one round of applause to the staff and the parents.